Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very soothing lemon tea with added honey, so apologies in advance. I've got stage 3 sniffles with a side order of cough, so I may sound a little bit different. Either way, in the previous episode, we planned out this, which is our town prison rehabilitation town, for the lack of any other better naming convention, and the idea is to have these individual houses or cells, or housels as I like to call them, and where we can have obviously all of our inmates as well. Some of them are, you got detached ones, you got semi-detached, and then you've got ones over here detached with their own little garden as well. And there's been lots of support and lots of comments, so thank you if you've dropped a comment on that one and offered suggestions. Lots of ones to have things like more communal areas, like a big sort of tower blocky type thing, or even have like a hotel, hostel. Yes, all of that is going to be added when we do the inevitable expansions. However, instead of going from the more bulk cell type things, or a hostel with a holding cell and working up to individual, I thought we'd go for individual first, and then we know where we're all at. Either way, in this episode, we need to crack on with some building and then some expansion, which also will then mean some more planning. So a bit different from usual. Let's go over to our foundations here. And in terms of looking at what we can build, we've got lots of options for the walls. Now, obviously, we're not really stated whether this is like a European architecture, American, or other. There are others. And yes, I think we're just going to go with the default of brick, and we'll go like that. And this is going to be, well, technically, this is going to be, when we've finished it anyway, the individual cells, the housels. However, we're building this now so it can be 2 offices, so it's going to be a bit interesting the way we set this up. So over to the walls and doors, and then doors, and technically it's going to have to be a small jail door. I don't know if this is going to work, although we may change things up. Anyway, max speed this out while the workers crack on with things. The garbage and deliveries are still where we left it. We haven't shifted that at all, but yeah, we'll see how we can get on. In terms of grants, we do have lots of grants we can go for. I'm going to go with a green machine. I'm going to go with the basic detention centre. That's all we can get at this stage. There is our housel with yeah, someone did say that auto light might be a bit of a problem, and indeed it has been. So I'm going to dismantle those, and what we'll do is we'll make this, and this will be our model for when we clone it to all of these areas as well. So we'll just unpause it, and we'll go over to the walls, and obviously concrete wall down the middle there. In terms of the objects, I'm going to build it as if it is a a cell, so we'll be putting in things like the beds. We're not going to put luxurious beds in this one, we're just going to use standard. The toilet and shower will go in like so, with drains on there as well, and then the shower head, which is going to go above there. And because it also has to fit into to be an office, we're going to put some more office stuff in as well. So, well, actually, let's just designate it as office first. So we'll go for office and designate it like so, and it should still work because of the sizings. Yes, 4x4. Even if we put in this wall, it should still be okay. I mean, if we wanted to as well with that wall, let's see, could we go with white wall? We could, but it's going to look a bit dodgy, isn't it? Because it'll be tiled, it'll be on both sides. No, I think we're just going to stick with the default internal walls there. Although when we do walls on this side, this is going to be the there is like a hedge and stuff like that. We can go with those, or we could even go with garden wall. Haven't yet decided. Most likely it's going to be a hedge or the wooden fence, like the picket fence, etc. But again, we'll see how we get on. So that is no longer minimum size 4x4. That has not worked as I intended. That is a bit of a shame. So instead, I will just redesignate it as cell, and it is 1 cell. Let's just build this, and like I say, I'm probably going to put a temporary, just go to quick build and office, and can I just shove some offices somewhere for now? And then, yeah, I think we're just going to shove some offices in here, just because, as I said, we need to get expansion, so we need a couple of offices before we go for the expansion bit. Anyway, we've got this thing here, so obviously you need plumbing and other stuff, but what I'm going to do is when we expand on the right, I'm going to plan essentially a town hall, and that'll have all of the staff-only things in it. So it has, I can't remember, did we put on staff needs? I can't remember, but we'll have things like the officers and the staff room and things like the security room, etc., all in that one sort of nice area there. Anyway, this is the quick build stuff that's getting sorted. I guess we should get a warden. There we go. There is our mayor, essentially, who has turned their back on us. I mean, I can understand why. Over to objects then, and we've got a couple of suggestions from people, and I think one of them was to put in, obviously we do want things like chairs and stuff like that, that's all fine. We could put a sofa here and a TV across there. I'm not too sure if we're going to do that, but certainly if we go down to birdcage, it says it creates for the family comfort and luxurious needs. I think it's going to be a bit noisy next to the bed, but we're putting it there anyway. I think a TV we're going to put right across from that, and in these two areas, I mean, we could just put like a sofa. I think it'll look quite nice there. And obviously, we can't put a door on these cells, but yeah, that's the model rooms. We are going to put carpet in this one as well. So over to flooring, and what option do we have? We've got blue carpets, we've got brown carpets. Well, I guess in here we definitely want the probably standard white tiles like so for the bathroom, and let's put the bathroom in, and then we have the concrete tile on the doorway for the sort of main entranceway. Then this is going to be all carpeted, and I don't think we want to go with brown. We could go with red carpet or blue. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will try both. So there is the what carpet's that? That is the blue carpet, and then let's put the red carpet in, and there we go. And you know what? We're going to leave it like that. Different decor styles, why not? We can always move them over on this side. So we have the option now to go to Bureaucracy and unlock finance through that, and obviously there's all the other stuff as well, but finance is the main one for us. And once we've got finance, we can then go for land expansion. So we'll do just that. All right, so that is now in, and it is indeed raining. Oh, dearie me. So there's been a couple of suggestions for this area here. So we've got this area as a staff-only area where this is all staff-only, and they're going to come in here. Obviously pointed out that when we expand, that'll be completely pointless because the main entrance will be up here. I agree. I think what we'll end up doing is just removing this staff-only bit once we do that expansion. The purpose of it now is just to have it in for the time being, and then obviously we'll have to remodel it later on. So there's the accountant, and we're going to go straight away for land expansion, and then for a extra grant, and then a bank loan. We'll do all of that. And yeah, there's our lovely households in there. I like those. Okay, so what do we want to do with the... Well, we got a decent amount of money at this stage. Can we put in... Should we put in the road while we're waiting on? While we're waiting, let's put the road in. So the road's going to come along here, and I mean, we're going to spend about 10 grand, I would imagine, on this road. But, you know, we're going to have to build it at some point, and we've got a decent amount of money. The challenge for this series was not to be fighting over money and such. That was not really... Yeah, the idea. Although we will be fighting for it later on because of just the necessity of having to, work on a lot of this stuff. Like basically we've got to have all the people in here. And that light is a bit problematic there. We're going to have all the people in these areas, but not really much income. That's going to be where we're really fighting the money thing. I've just thought as well, we don't have any windows on this one. Should we put a window in? I think we can. So in terms of windows, there are large glass windows, and I think I'm just going to put a large glass window in there, and maybe a glass window in there. Yeah, why not? We'll have it like that. And then maybe a little serving hatch in between the... No, we don't want that. Okay, so how we're doing for Bureaucracy. Land expansion is getting there. That is good to see. And once we've done that, we will obviously expand to the right. And I think that is the grant done. Let's go for health, security, maintenance, education, psychology, all of the usual stuff, and land expansion. So let's spend 20 grand and... There's the land. Oh, that rhymed as well. So we've got these trees here. Let's dismantle all of the trees. There's only the 3. And naturally, we're going to have to put the wall around here. So this is the wall. I'm not too sure. Well, we definitely want a double wall, don't we? I was very tempted to have a wall of 10 on the expansion bits, but I'm not too sure that's going to happen. I'm not too sure. I'll have a think about that one. Let's see. Remove this, remove this, remove this, and the road's going to come along to there. Oh, not like that. And also that's not road. Pathways, like that. I guess we don't even need that door in there as well now either. Okay. Well, the road's looking nice. Doesn't look like that, but the road's going anywhere. So, here's the thing. We've got this. Do I want a distance of 10? If we were to have that, 10, it would go like that, wouldn't it? How much space would we be left with? I mean, not much at the end of the day, would we? I'm just going to plan it and see what it looks like. Like that. That's what it would be like. But then we expand to the north, it would come up and that way. I mean, once you factor in another 3 bits of expansion, you've got that safety net, essentially. But then when we expand to the north, all of this will be removed. We'll only have this bit. And you don't need it as 10. But otherwise the contraband issue is going to be an issue. Okay. I'm going to go with it. But we have to bear in mind that obviously this bit and this bit, when we expand, this will be opened up to have buildings on it. It's only this section, because we don't plan on expanding further to the right. It's only this section that we're going to have the main wall. Okay, and it means that yes, originally we're going to have a lot of problems with contraband. We know this. However, when we do expand, it should be better. Right, fine. That's now sorted. What I want to do then is have a fairly large building that's going to be essentially the sort of mayoral's office, or the sort of capital building type thing with all of these staff bits. I'm not too sure exactly what size it needs to be. I'm tempted to have a pathway around the outside, just a single one, and I don't know what size, and then a wall. This is going to be our building, and something like this. Okay. And obviously main entranceway. Oh, no, main entrance, just one of. Okay. Even if the road would end there. Then the pathways would go around it. Although maybe not, because I want to put in some, like, nice shrubberies, essentially, in these areas. Oh, storm brewing. Watch out for electrical issues and potential structural damage. Uh-oh. Right. I don't know if this is going to be the size for this. So let's plan on a couple of things. So we'll have to go to walls, and this will be. I mean, I guess this could be reception. We could have this as a reception. So when people come in, they're going to have to go there first. I mean, why not? Why not? We do need a visitor entrance as well, or maybe put the reception up there. I'm not sure I need it this size. Let's put that in there. And let's have like 2 reception areas essentially. So this is like for the prisoners, and this one could be for visitors. There's no reason why you can't have them staggered. You just have to go through one to the other. So it means that when the prisoners arrive, which is going to be probably the delivery area is going to be around here, they'll then go into here and then come out. Same as the visitors, even though they're visiting people on site, they're going to come through here, down this road, into here, and then back. Let's just work on that. You have to have a rough plan and then go from there. These are going to be offices, so standard 4x4 offices, which 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't need the total of. Hang on a sec. The measurements are wrong. 21. 20. And where's... Okay. It's lopsided. 4 and 4. Well, I guess it is odd. 48. 19. And 18. 10. And 10. What? Okay, just double checking through the measurements, and it is correct. It's just a quirk of where the road is, and obviously there's a odd middle bit, so it's fine. The officers are just slightly different down the bottom there. So what we're going to do is a couple of things. Firstly, we're going to have another wing on this side here, and this is going to have a couple of different rooms. We're going to have a security room here, and it is 4 by something, which should be big enough, I think, for the town. However, if need be, we can extend it to this side. And then we're going to have another 2 rooms off here, which is going to be like a kennel and an armory if need be. Similar thing down the bottom here, which is we're going to have like a staff room and other such things. This room that's bigger, that's going to be the warden's office. So there's also a couple of areas at the front which we haven't yet done anything with, but we will have a look at doing that. So what I want to do is noting that this bit on the right is not going to change. This is where we're going to put our green energy, which is obviously going to supply the majority, if not actually, that is actually going to supply all of the facility. That is the original idea. And I just realised as well, with the odd-shaped room, we could actually do something. I could do that and put in the water pump and the boiler, couldn't I? Yes, indeed, and that's probably what we're going to do. Okay, so the workers have been cracking on with the building. We've got this storm going on, as you can probably see there, and the idea is that we want to wait for them to finish there. We might as well go ahead and go to workers, and we'll hire some more workers. We'll get some extras there, and we want to get this built as well as the green energy. So obviously we haven't even got a wall around the facility yet. That's something that we will have to do, and I'm just going to use a fence with lightning strike. There we go. I'm going to use fence with grass because, well, this is all going to be expanded upon anyway, so there's no point in messing up there. Actually, you know what? No, we don't even need the fence in at this stage. We haven't even got any intake. So we need to build... I think I'm going to build the utilities. I'm going to go to the power here, and we need to get a... Well, I'm just going to place in a solar panel, because once you've placed a solar panel... place 3 solar panels, we then get green energy goal 1, which is going to unlock the wind turbine, and... fell off the back. Looks like a item meant for a different facility fell off a truck passing by. We've got... What have we got? Ooh, a mysterious crate. Congratulations on handling this calamity. You can expect a reward in the near future. And the weather's become more erratic in recent years. We're lucky this time around, but the prison prepared for every eventuality. Some grants are offered local businesses after adverse weather. I trust you'll take advantage of them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've got options. We've also got for short-term investment. Going to pick that up. And anyway, what's this? It's move the mysterious crate to deliveries. Okay. And what is it? Contents unknown. Search. It's a snack machine. Huh. Nice. Free snack machine. Always handy. Okay, wind turbine. 1, 2, 3. And then we now have solar wind hybrids. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So I should point out that those are just placements for... I'm just waiting for them to be installed, because this is going to be green machine, and I'm going to rip out the rest of these, or I'm going to move them, should I say. I don't fancy having these. We're just going to go wind solar hybrids. Yes, we could keep them, but we don't need to. Okay, so that's now done. Long-term investment we're going to pick up, and we want to also, as I said, dismantle utility, dismantle all of these. I know the workers have literally just installed it, but apologies, we're going to have to remove that. And I want to put in a... Where's it? Well, what's it going to be? It's going to be a transformer, which is going to go that way. I guess I'll put it in... if we're going to expand, then the wall would go there. So I need to put it probably about there. That's fine. And I'm going to put one down this side as well. So that'll give us options for double power, because we had that issue in the past. Actually, I'll put it a little bit further out. That'll be fine. And we need a export thing as well. Solar panels are going to be fine. Let's go for maybe one. Should we just put them next to each other like that? Can we fit 3 in? 1, 2. No, we can't. So I'm just going to put them like that and give them a bit of a gap in between the two. I'm going to stack them up like so. And that's all I can realistically afford at this stage. Should also... No, we don't have a bank loan. No, they're still researching bank loan, I think. On break in the accountant's office. That's not moving up at all. I wonder why that is. Definitely says accountant's office and warden's office. Is it because this guy's in there? I don't know. Anyway, the energy's in. Let's go ahead and connect these up. And then run the cable up and in. Naturally, we'll have to put batteries around here. And we've got that. We need an export meter, which will be in wiring, I believe. Power export meter, yes. And that can go in there, because it doesn't need to be wired up. And then, I think... Yeah, cable protector. We'll have to put cable protectors in at some point. And then this is our power, which I'm going to run over to the sort of main road. Let me just connect up the meter. So that's how we're going to be making money. But we're making money from now. And electrical is going to run down. And into the town, which will then feed the houses. Like that. And let's see if any of what I've just said is actually true. Solar panels, sell. Don't want any of these. Sell, sell, sell. And there we go. So, we have a short-term investment. We have a long-term investment. We have basic detention centre. We have the grants not working. Don't know what's happened there. And we're working on probably green energy, actually. It says extort. Export 1,000 units of power. I guess we'll be doing some of that. Financial compensation 500. Okay. And shortly, we should have power. Apart from that's not being connected yet. But once that's connected... Hey! We have the households all connected up. Nice. Alright. That has been a bit of prison architect. Apparently, congratulations on handling that. Is another grant? We'll have to have a look. Anyway, we're going to leave there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. Different second episode to usual. Oh no, now what? Subsidence issues. And the households have collapsed already. Good grief. Okay. I was not looking for that. But, well, I guess we're going to have to deal with it. Let's put the brick back in. And I think we do now have rebar reinforcement, but I require maintenance. Right, okay. If that happens too often, I might have to rethink the whole subsidence thing, and if I can turn it off. We'll see. Either way, we're going to leave that for now. That's been a prison architect. Happy with progress. Money is a problem, although we are going to get short-term investment and long-term investment And there's another one of these. A wind turbine. Sell. Okay. So we are exporting power, which is good. Yeah, I guess that's our main way of making money. Next episode, we will build, or at least finish off the short and long-term investment, and we'll do the basic detention centre somehow. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode, and for what it is, the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic pardings.